Hello guys, it is Shivam here. Welcome to a brand new video where we are going to teach you how to create a unique UI design for your login and sign up page. Also, I will tell you how to make your app highly responsive by using different widgets. So do not forget to drop a like button and let's keep the like aim for this video of 1k like. Also hit that subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of the upcoming videos we upload on this channel. Now let's get started. Now let's move and I will show you how to develop the unique UI of our login and sign up page for our app, because I have already made a lots of UI designs before on this channel. You can simply see the link of all the UI designs in the description box. I think so I have made like 3 to 5 UI designs completely from the scratch for different apps like quiz app, grocery app, or like more 2 to 3 apps. So today I'm going to make this unique design that you can definitely use them in your app by simply making some of the changes. Now here you can see the our project of UI design. Now here you can see in the leaf folder, I will simply create a new folder which will be simply pages. And inside this pages folder, I will simply create one screen that will be a onboarding page. So I will simply write onboarding dot. You can also write onboarding or you can also say a landing page. Now in this onboarding page I will simply import the package by using material.dart and will write a stateful widget name and will pass a stateful widget which will be simply onboarding. Yeah, something like this. Now we need to pass a scaffold, so we'll write a scaffold, a body, a container, a child and a column. Yeah, something like this. Now after this, in this onboarding screen here, first, as I have shown you in the starting of the video, the design that I'm going to make on this course, or you can say a complete video, then here you can see in the onboarding page there first we show the our app name. So I'm keeping my app name will be fitness club and a logo for the fitness. But before that, you can see that there is a mixture of three colors. Now I will teach you how to create a container by mixing, by simply mixing two or more colors. Now in this container we need to pass a decoration, a box decoration, and whenever you want to mix like two or more colors, always use a gradient and will simply pass a linear gradient. And here I will pass a colors, and here I'm going to pass the three color that I will use in the app as my design. Now here first color will be the customized color code that I'm going to use. So the color code that I'm going to use will be color 0xff, and here we'll write B51837. Yeah, so this is the first color. The second color will be simply like uh, color, we'll write color 0xff 661 C3A. So this is our second color, and our third color will be like an color. So you know that whenever you are writing a random color code, always start with 0xff so that it can frequently read that color code you are adding in the app. So that's why I'm starting with 0xff. Now we'll write 301939. Yeah, so this is the three color code that I'm going to use. Now here I need to start this color from like top left and add this color at top right. Now to handle this case, we need to simply pass like here a begin, and we need to begin from alignment dot top left, not top center, top left, and we need to end in alignment dot top right. Yeah, so let's pass one text so that I can show you the color. Now let me call this page in main.dart So I will simply move here and will simply call our page name, which will be onboarding, something like this. Now let's hot restart this page. So you can't see the color now because here we need to simply pass the height, which will be media query dot of context dot size dot height. Now the main purpose of making this app is not only like I make a random app. I will also try to make this app highly responsive. So I will like pass a height and width in the media query so that it can take a complete height and width accordingly, and the app will be highly responsive when you test it on the different devices. That's why I haven't passed any like a number in the height. So here I will pass a width, which will be simply media query dot of context dot size dot size dot something like this. So here you can see that we simply create a mixture of three colors. So this is our first color, a second color, and the third color. Now let's remove this debug banner from here. So I will simply pass debug so check mode banner to simply pass up to false, something like this. Now here, after this is done, now the main thing that I'm going to do is that first I'm going to show the logo. Now the logo is in the form of the image, so I paste this image. So you can see that it is now color black, but we'll change it to white so that I can simply show in this onboarding screen. Now to read this image, you need to simply move to the perspec.ml file, and here you need to simply call the our images folder, something like this. And now we can simply use this images folder and this image file name. So here we need to simply pass image.asset. We will write our folder name, which will be images, and our dumbbell, not dumbbell.png. Yeah. So here you can see the image. Now we can simply pass a color, and we'll pass a colors dot white. Yeah, so this is the image, but it's like a very large image. Now we need to simply wrap up with a container, or you can simply pass the height here too. We'll pass the height, which will be 50, width will be 50, and we'll simply pass fit box fit dot cover, and it will simply cover the height and width we have passed over here. So here you can see the image, but if you want, you can increase the size of an image up to 90. Yeah. Now let's pass a margin from the top. So we'll write a margin. I think so, not a margin. We'll need to write a padding because we need to provide a space inside this container, not outside the container. So you know the difference of margin and padding. So we'll write edge inset dot only from the top, which will be simply like 90.0. So here you can see the logo. Now let's pass it up to 120. So here it's look good. Now after this, I need to simply pass a text. So we'll pass a text widget again here, and we'll simply write fitness club. Yeah. And now we need to pass a style, a text style. Now the color, which will be simply colors dot white. So we'll increase the font size up to 30.0, and here now you can see our app name, which is simply a fitness club. Now after the app name and the logo is shown, now I need to simply show the text like welcome back, and the will pass like if the user need to sign in and sign up. So there will be a two buttons just below the welcome back text. So here we'll do one thing. I'll copy this text widget again, and we'll simply paste it over here, and we need to simply write a text like welcome back. So we'll write a text like welcome back, something like this, and we need to simply do a font weight, which will be simply font weight dot bold, something like this. Now we can pass a size box, I mean the height between this our app name and welcome back text. So we'll use a size box, and we'll pass the height up to 50.0. So here you can see a welcome back text. Let's provide up to 80. You can, if you want, you can increase the font size. So let's do up to 35. Yeah, or let's keep it up 38. Yeah, so it's look good. Now after this, we need to show two buttons that I've just told you now. So to show that two buttons, I will simply use an container and will pass a width which will be media query dot of context dot size dot width. Now we need to pass a decoration, a box decoration, and here on this button I'm going to use a border. So we'll use a border and we'll simply pass border dot all. The color will be simply colors.white. Yeah, so here you can see the container. So it's don't look like button because we haven't passed our text widget till now. So let me pass the text widget. So we'll write a child. Now we need to copy this text widget. We'll paste it over here and we'll simply rename the fitness club to what? Our button name will be sign in. Something like this. So here you can see sign in. Now we can simply decrease down a font size up to 25, or let's do font weight dot w500. Yeah, so here it is. Now let's center this by using a center widget. So we'll simply wrap up the text widget with a center widget. Yeah, now after this we can simply pass a margin edge inset dot only from the left, which will be 20.0, from the right, which will be 20.0. So let's do up to 30 and 30. Yeah, now after this we can simply pass a width up to 2.0 for this, and we can simply pass a padding edge inset dot only from the top, which will be 5.0, and from the bottom, which will be simply 5.0. Now if you want, you can give some more padding according to your need, and we will simply pass a border radius to this container. So we'll simply pass a border radius dot circular, and we'll pass 30. Yeah, so here it is. Now rather than passing a complete white, we can pass a different shade of white. Let's keep it up to 54 or 60. Yeah, 60 look good. Now after this we will pass a size box so that I can pass a space. So we'll pass a size box height up to 40.0. So here it is. Now once we show this button, our next button will be a sign up. So we'll copy this container again, we'll paste it over here, and we'll simply change from sign in to sign up. Now after this, here comes, we don't need a border, so we'll remove the border. We'll pass a color which will be colors dot white, something like this, and we'll change a text color to black. So yeah, our signing and sign up. So this is a two different design that we have passed for the our button. Now we can pass a space which will be size box height 40.0. So here you can see the our two buttons, but if you want you can pass some more height or an padding. It's up to your choice. Let's pass it up to 12 and 12. Yeah, now it's look good. Once a signing and sign up text is shown and our welcome back text is also done, we'll do one thing, like rather than passing a margin from the top, I think so padding, we can simply pass a like main axis alignment dot center, and it will simply center my all the widgets over here. Now after this, here in the column widget, I need to show like login with social media, and I will try to show a different social media like Instagram, or let's keep like Twitter, Facebook. So this is the three things that I'm going to show over here. So to do that, let me add some of the images, or you can say a logo or different social media. So let me add the different social media image in this images folder. Then I will show you how to show that login feature over here. Yeah, so I've added some of the images in the images folder. So first one is Facebook, second is Instagram, and third you can see a search, but search is a Google search. So you can see a Google login. Now after this, let me show three logins over here just below this our two buttons. So we'll simply pass a text widget. So why need to write a text widget again? So we'll simply copy and paste it over here, and we'll simply rename the text to login with social media. Yeah, so I will simply write login with social media. Yeah, now we need to simply change a text to white, and let's do one thing. Let's remove this font weight and let's decrease a font size up to 20. Yeah, now after this we'll use a row widget and we'll simply show all the icons. So first we need to create a container, a decoration, a box, decoration, a color, colors dot white. Yeah, something like this. Now after this we need to simply pass a child. We'll pass image dot asset and we'll get the image from our images folder. So we'll write images, and first I'm going to show the Instagram, like you can say logo. So we'll write instagram.png. So this is the Instagram logo. So let me pass the height, which will be 40, width will be simply 40, and fit box fit dot cover, box fit dot cover. Yeah, something like this. Now after this we can simply pass the padding edge inset dot all up to 5, or let's keep it up to 8, and we'll simply pass a border radius like a complete in a circular. So we'll write a border radius dot circular, and let's pass up to 60. So here you can see our first login with social media icon, which is simply an Instagram. Now after this let's move to the our second social media, which will be simply a Facebook. So we'll write a Facebook, something like this. So here you can see Facebook. Now the third one will be like Google. So here we'll simply write search, which is a Google search. Yeah, so this is the three social media that I want to show in this app. Now we'll pass a size box, a width which will be 10.0. Yeah, and now we'll copy this and we'll paste this something over here. Yeah, let's keep it up to 20 and 20, something like this. Yeah, now we can simply center this by using main axis alignment dot center. Yeah, now let's pass the size box and the height, which will be 10.0. Now I will show you one thing. As I promised you that this is the app that I'm going to teach you is a complete responsive app. I'm not going to use any fixed height and width on this spacing, like a container size and all. So that's why I'm going to use a spacer over here, and let me show you what spacer will do. So the spacer will simply provide the maximum space between these two widgets. So this is the maximum space between the two text widget, not between these two widgets. But you can see that after passing a spacer, it will simply rewrite the main axis alignment that we have passed in the column widget. But this will not look good. Rather than, we can do one thing. We can simply remove the spacer from here, and here I will pass a size box and the height, and we can use a media query dot of context dot size dot height, and let's pass it up to 3, something like this, or let's keep it up to 6, or let's keep it up to 8. It's up to your choice. Yeah, so here it's look good, and now you can see a different social media. Now we can simply pass a size box. Sorry, we have already passed the height. I'm writing it again. We can simply pass up to 20. Yeah, so it's now look good, and this is the onboarding page that we have made for our fitness club app. Now till now, if you haven't hit that like button, so yeah, support by hitting that like button. And because it is completely free, you don't need to pay anything, just like my courses in this channel, which are free, and you can simply learn the app development from the scratch and there are lots of apps that you can learn on this channel. Like I've already made around 10 to 12 apps on this channel, and you will found that none of the YouTube channels have made this lots of app from the scratch. So you also need to show support so that I can keep on bringing the different videos on this channel. So hit that like button and show your support, and hit that subscribe button too, and be a part of our Flutter family, that you won't miss out on any of the awesome videos we upload on this channel. So I hope that you have hit that like and subscribe button. Now let's move with our login and sign up page. Now let's move and we'll create a signing page for this our UI design for the mail authentication. Now here in the leave folder, I will move to the pages folder and will simply create a new file which will be simply signing.dart, and will again import the package like material.dart, and will write a stateful widget name which will be simply sign in. Yeah. Now here on this dart file, I need to simply pass an background color. So here I need to simply first pass an scaffold, now a body, a container, a child, and the column and a children. Something like this, column and a children. So write column and a children. Yeah. Now in this container, I need to simply pass the background color that we have already passed in our onboarding page. So here we'll move and we'll simply copy this total thing that we have passed for the container, and we'll simply pass it over here. Something like this. Now after this, in the column widget, I will simply pass an text that I will show, and in the text widget I am going to use the text which will be simply hello sign in, something like this. Yeah. And now we'll pass a style and a text style. In the text style, I will simply pass the color which will be simply white, colors dot white, font size which will be 20.0, and font weight will be bold. Yeah. So let me call this page so that I can show you what all code I am writing in this dart file. I will simply move here and will simply write our dart page name, which is sign in. Now here you can see the text, but I need to bring the text something over here. So I will simply move and will simply pass the cross axis alignment dot start. Yeah, something like this. Now I need to increase the font size, so we'll increase up to 30. Yeah, and let's do up to 40, and let's pass the margin so that I can see the text clearly. Now here we don't need to pass in margin, we need to pass in padding, because as I've told you in the onboarding page, we need to provide the space from inside the container, not outside the container. So whenever you want to pass a space outside the container, use a margin, but if you want to provide a space inside the container, use padding. Now we'll write edge insert dot only from the left, which will be 20.0, and from the top, which will be simply 40.0. Now let's do up to 30 and let's pass it up to 50. Yeah, so here you can see the text which is hello sign in. Now one thing I'm going to show is this type of container, which will be like a curved container from the top left and the top right, and the container color will be simply white. So here again the column widget, I will write container and will simply pass the width, which will be media query dot of context dot size dot width. Now here we need to pass a decoration and a box decoration, and the color we simply pass colors dot white, and we need to provide the border radius from the top left and top right. So I will write border radius dot only, border radius dot only from the top left, which will be radius dot circular, and we'll pass up to 10, and let's pass from the top right, which will be radius dot circular 10. Yeah. Now we need to pass in child, a column, and a children again. Now here in this column widget, as I want to show the, so this is a signing page. So in the signing page, as you already followed my some of the series, then you already know that in the signing page there are two options. First, we need to authenticate in the app by using the email ID. So I will use a text name, email, and the text field so that the user can simply enter their email ID, and the second one which will be a password. So there will be a two text field that we are going to show in our signing page. So here I need to simply pass a text field. Yeah, now here you can see the text field, but let's do one thing. So this is not a text field, this is a container. So here I need to simply remove the padding from here. I don't need a space something from here, and I will simply wrap up with a padding widget here again, and will pass dot only, and we need to pass from the left, which will be simply 30.0. Now I can simply pass a space between this text and the container. So we'll pass a size box height up to 40.0. Now I need to want that this container should use a complete height of the screen too. Now let me show you what it will be happen if I will use a media query dot of context dot size dot height. So it will simply throw the overflow error because it says that it use a complete height of the screen. So the height of the screen we have already used above to show this text. So that's why it simply shows that the overflow pixel error by 204 pixel. So we can't use the height like this. Now to use a complete height, I will simply wrap up the container with an expanded widget. Yeah. Yeah, so now you can see that overflow pixel error is gone, and the expanded widget will simply tell the container to use a complete height of the screen. So yeah, so there will be not any fixed height will be passed in the container. It simply says that how much space is left in this app, or you in this screen use that much space as an height. So here it's work accordingly how you use the expanded widget. Now here need to pass a text field, and here you can see this text field. Now after this I need to simply pass a hint text. So we'll write decoration, input decoration. Now here I need to pass an input text. So but before that, let's pass one main thing, which will be our text. Yeah, so text widget. So we'll copy this text widget again, we'll paste it over here something like this, and we'll simply write the text which will be email, which will simply suggest that the user to enter their email. Now after this I need to simply copy this color, and I will simply paste it something over here. Yeah, so here you can see the email text, but I need to simply decrease down a font size up to 20, and I need to bring this text or something over here. So you already know that we need to pass a cross axis alignment dot start, and here we need to simply pass a padding. So we'll write a padding as insert dot only from the top, which will be 50.0, and from the left, which will be 20.0, and from the right, which will be 20.0, something like this. Now here you can see the email text. Let's do up to 30 and 30. So it's look good. Yeah, now if you want, you can increase the font size up to 23. Yeah, now in this input decoration I need to simply show the hint text, and in this hint text I will simply write enter email. Yeah, so now you can see this hint text something like this. So here you can see the hint text. Now if you want, you can add a icon over here. So you need to simply pass a suffix icon. So we'll write suffix icon icons dot email outer line. Yeah, so here you can see the, I think so we need to pass an prefix. Sorry for that, I get confused between suffix and prefix. So yeah, so this is the icon that we need to pass for an email. Now once we do this, I need to simply show the second text that I have told you, which is an password. So we'll copy this text and text field again, and we'll simply paste it over here, and we'll simply pass the size box height, which will be 30.0. Yeah, and in this text field, not in the text field, the text widget, I will simply change the text to, not over here, sorry, we need to pass it over here, which will be simply password. And here we'll simply tell the user to enter their password, and here we'll simply change the icons to password. Yeah, so here it is. We can simply pass the height. So we'll copy this size box, we'll paste it over here something like this. Let's do up to 40. Yeah, yeah, so there is lots of gap between this text and the text field. So I can simply do up to 10, or let's remove this from here. Yeah, so now it's look good, and you can simply see the two text and a two text field where the user can simply enter their email and the password. Now after the password is done, we need to simply do one thing. We need to show a forward password. But let's do one thing. Let's pass some more border radius over here. Something like this. Now it's look good. And here I need to simply pass a forward password text. Now to pass this text, I need to simply wrap up with a row widget and a children. Will use a text widget again. So I will do one thing. I'll copy this text widget and will paste it something over here. Yeah, now after this I need to simply write a forward password, yeah, and a question mark, something like this. Now here I need to simply pass a color which will be a blue. I think so it will be a dark blue, so let's pass something like this. Yeah, and let's decrease our font size up to 18, and let's pass the size box and a height which will be simply 10.0. Now after this I need to bring this text something over here in the right side, so I will simply use, that's why I use a row widget, and now I will use main axis alignment dot end, and it will simply shift this text from left to right, and it simply suggests that the widgets that are currently in the row widget, please move to the end. So it simply move the widgets to the end. Yeah, now after this let's create an button for our sign in that will be like when the user enter the email and the password, they can simply click to that signing button and can directly move in the app. So here outside this row widget, I will simply create a container. We'll again pass a width which will be media query dot of context dot size dot width. And here again I'm going to use a mixture of three color that we have already used above. So we'll use a decoration and a box decoration. Now in the gradient we need to pass a mixture of three color. So we'll simply copy this gradient, linear gradient, something like this, and we'll paste it over here. Yeah. Now here I need to simply pass a child and a text widget again. So in this child we need to pass a text widget, and in this text widget I will simply write a text name which will be sign in. Yeah. Now here the color will be simply white. So we'll write colors dot white. We'll remove this constant from here. We'll pass the color white. Yeah, something like this. We can increase our font size up to 24. We'll center this by using a center widget, and let's do one thing. I think so the width of the container is okay. Size box, let's pass the height which will be 50.0, something like this. Let's pass the height to the container, so we'll pass 50, or let's keep it up to 70. Yeah, 70 is too much, so let's keep it 60. Yeah, now after this let's pass a border radius to this container. So we'll write border radius dot circular, and we'll simply pass 20 or 30. Yeah, 30 looks good. And here you can see the button which is a sign in. Now after this the signing button is done, I need to simply navigate a signing page and the sign up page. Now to simply navigate from signing page to the sign up page, we need to simply show the text over here. So for an example, if the user move to the signing page and they don't have an account, so they can simply navigate to the sign up page. So we can simply pass a text like don't have an account, sign up. So here we need to do one thing. I will use a row widget again, and here we need to pass a column widget, yeah, and a children. Now in this column widget I need to simply first pass a text widget. So we'll pass a text widget, and here we'll write don't have an account, and if the user don't have an account, they will simply navigate to the sign up page. So let's pass it color black so that I can see the text. Let's choose a different shade. Don't have an account. Let's remove this bold. Let's do it to 16. 16 will be too less, I think so 20. don't have an account. Font weight, let's keep it up to 500, will be okay. Yeah, don't have an account. Now we need to just show the text sign up. So I will copy this text widget again. Let's copy this text widget and we'll simply paste it over here. And here I need to simply pass in color. So I will copy this color, not this color. Let's pass this color. So we'll copy this color and we'll simply paste over here, something like this. So here you can see the signing text. Now we need to align this text accordingly. So we need to simply pass a cross axis alignment dot start, cross axis alignment dot start, something like this. Now the reason to pass a row widget, now the same reason that we have passed for the forward password, I need to bring this two text to the right side of the screen. So I will simply pass main axis alignment dot end, and it will simply move this text over here. Now here I need to simply pass a size box, and let's keep it up to height, and let's do up to 90.0. And if you don't want to pass a fixed height, you can use a media query dot of context dot size dot height divide by, let's keep it 5 or 6. I think 4. No, 4 will be too much. 5. Yeah, 5 it is okay. 5. Yeah. Let's do one thing. Cross axis alignment dot end. Yeah. So now it's look good. Now it will move to the sign up page, not signing page. Yeah. So now let's create one more page in our pages folder, which will be simply a sign up. So we'll write a sign up dot dart, and we'll simply import the package by using material dot dart again, and we'll write a stateful widget, and we'll write our page name, which will be simply a sign up. Now we can simply now navigate to the sign up page because we have created. So here we need to wrap up the text with a gesture detector, and in the on tab I will use a navigator function to navigate to a sign up page. So we'll write navigator dot push, and we'll simply push the user to the sign up page. So we'll write material page root, and here I need to simply pass a context and a sign up page. Yeah, something like this. Now after this I need to simply write a scaffold over here, and let's do one thing. Rather than writing this text of the signing page again and again, because the function will be remain same, we just need to change the text like create your account. So we'll simply change the hello signing to create your account, and here there are two text field, so we need one more text field in our account, I mean in the sign up page, which will be a name. So we'll suggest the user to enter their name. So we'll move to the signing page, and we'll copy this scaffold widget completely, and we'll paste it over here, and we'll rename the text that I've just told you now, which will be like create your account. So we'll write create your, and we'll use a slash n so that we can change a line and a text create your account. So this is it. Let's move to the sign up page. So we'll write a sign up page and create your account text. Now as I've told you, we need to add one more text field. So here I will copy this text field and a text widget, and we'll simply paste it over here, and we'll simply rename the name to email to name, and we'll simply change the hint to name, and we'll also remove a email icon to a person icon. Let's keep it outline, yeah, something like this. So yeah, it's now look good. We don't need a forgot password because the user haven't created account till now, so why we need a forgot password? So remove this. Yeah, let's decrease our height up to 40, and let's do one thing, which will be like, let's keep it up to 6, or let's keep it up to 7. So we'll write what we'll write, already have an account. So like the user move to the sign up page and they see that they have an account, so why they will sign up, so they will move to the signing page. Now here we need to simply rename the text for our button from signing to sign up. Yeah, Now, already have an account, then move to the signing page. So, why to waste our time in a sign up page? Let's move to the signing page. Yeah, something like this. Now, when I'll tap to this signing button, we'll directly navigate to the signing page. And when I'll tap to this sign up text, we'll directly move to the sign up page. So this was the navigation that I was talking about. And here, when we'll move to the onboarding page, let me also add a navigation to our onboarding page. So like the user can simply move to the signing and sign up page. So we'll copy this navigator function, we'll move over here, we'll again wrap up with a gesture detector. So we'll wrap up with a gesture detector here again, and here in the on tap method I will simply pass a navigator function. So it is a sign in, so we'll write a sign in, and now we need a same now we need a same for the sign up. So we'll write a sign up, something like this. So here it is a sign up. So let's call this, yeah. Now let's hot restart the app again, and let's see our awesome UI that we have made from the scratch. And this is the unique design that I tried to make for our mail authentication page, or you can say login and sign up page. Now here, when I'll tap to this signing button, we'll directly move to the signing page, and we can directly now navigate to the sign up page. So this is the awesome UI. I know that you will love this design that I have made, and if you think the idea was unique, and this will make your app looks really attractive and a responsive. I have tried to keep a main thing in my mind, which is responsiveness. So responsiveness is the main thing in the app. That's why I've used expanded widget, spacer, media query. I didn't use any fixed height and width to the container, so that it won't create a problem when you will test the app on the multiple devices. So this was the main goal of teaching you how to create a UI design. So this is completely for the beginners who are learning Flutter for the first time. And if you want to add the backend, like for the login and sign up page, and a different authentication that I have already used, like Instagram, Facebook, and Google, Apple, or phone authentication, or any type of authentication, you can simply comment me in the comment box. I will wait for a comment box, and let's achieve the like aim of 1k like. I know you will definitely do that. And if you want to follow some more series on this channel, because this is just a design you can simply use in your app by just making some changes. And if you are looking for any app for your business or anything, you can simply contact us through app crafting. Until then, keep coding, keep having fun. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.